What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today is, what day is it? I don't even know what day today is. The 23rd, Wednesday. There we go. Today is Wednesday, the 23rd, 2021, 1:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is 87 degrees Fahrenheit and mostly cloudy here in sunny South Florida. How you guys doing today? What's up, that boy? Let me go ahead and post that I am live. Of course, my mouse is dying now. I have to charge it. Who's in here right now? Let me know you're in here in the chat. I'm just posting up on Instagram that I am live. So give me a few. Where is, here it is. Send copy. All right, let me get the link to this live stream. What thought I updated this. Going live. Let me live. Whoops. That boy says ready for takeoff, hopefully. Yeah, man, we had a pretty decent bounce. King Kicks, what's going on, man? Appreciate you tuning in. So was anybody in the live stream yesterday? Any of you guys in the live stream yesterday? What's up, Nikki? Hey, Kelsey, how you doing? Do you guys remember me talking about the ranges and the levels? Remember I was talking about different ranges and levels, the bottom of the range and the top of the range. What's up, Adrian? Miri? Is it Miri or Myri? I'm not sure. I'm losing my month student saving. What does that mean? What's a student saving? Miri. Got you. Yeah, 70K is still definitely possible. You know, Bitcoin does really random stuff, and when it moves fast. So it's definitely still possible. All right, let me post this up. So I posted it. I had to post it on Twitter. I always forget to post on Twitter. RBAS, I don't look at 15-minute charts. That's not accurate enough to look at, to make decisions on. You know what I mean? The only time I go in that, I zoom in that much is to manage trades. I don't zoom in to 15 minutes to find patterns though. I'm posting on my socials. Copy. Tweet. Alright, so I tweeted it. Posted in my groups. Yes, post. And post it on Telegram. Alright, I think I posted it everywhere. I think we are good, guys. Alright, so let's see. You were in Miami Lakes for 2 years. Where are you now? Adrian. Your savings are gone? How are they gone though? Like, are they invested? I don't understand what you're saying. Marky Mark, what's up, dude? Appreciate you tuning in again. Asher, how you doing? What's up, Nicholas? Yeah, I was playing poker earlier. I play poker almost every day. I play both online. Online I play just when I'm bored. I don't really play much online. I feel like online it's a lot more difficult to play. And like cuz I like to play 1-2 poker, but online 1-2 poker is way more difficult than playing live. So I prefer to play live. But when I'm bored and I'm just like waiting or something, I'll open up, you know, and play like probably like 25 cent, whatever, where the blinds are 25 cents. Well, if you invested, your money's not lost. You just gotta, you know, just gotta let it get back up. At what price did you invest? Oh, nice, Cape Canaveral area. Do you work for NASA or something? SpaceX or NASA? I trade with both. I trade with mobile and PC. It just depends if I'm on the move or I'm on my computer if I'm home. So who was here yesterday? Yesterday I was talking about this level. Remember I told you guys that the range that Bitcoin is currently trading within is 35 to 28, and we got rejected exactly at the top of that range at 35, and now we're just kind of sitting here in the middle. So right now we're sitting more or less, well, that's not where we're sitting. sitting right here. So you see there's been some support here at that 33, support here at 33, support at 33. So 33 is a minor support, I would say. But 35 is gonna be that major resistance there. So that's where we got to get over next. If we want to try to retest the top, if you want to get out of this range and get into this next range over here, that would give us an opportunity to retest both 40 and 42,000 again. Remember, I've been saying if we want to get out of this bearish sentiment, we have to get above 42,000. Above 42,000, we are going to have a nice move up. But until we see that, market is going to be pretty much bearish. You set your first conditional order last night? Nice. Yes, I remember you from yesterday, man. What's going on? Shai, well, how was it you say your name? Shai, is it Shi Ryu or Shai Ryu? Oh, wow. Why were you using leverage? Oh no, big mistake. You entered at 31, and I'm guessing is you entered when it was dropping. So you got liquidated instantly. Piyush. Payush. How do you say your name? I always say Singh because I don't know how to say your first name. What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in again. Appreciate you being here. Today we're gonna have a shorter stream today. We're just gonna, talk a little bit about what's developed in the last 24 hours here in Bitcoin in the market. And that's pretty much it. We're going to keep it nice and simple. It's Shirayu. Shirayu. Okay. What's a good nickname to call you, bro? Because that's a complicated name. I'm gonna call you Chi Chi. You're gonna be Chi Chi from now on. You're working for the feds? No way, that's crazy. What you got any inside information on what they're trying to do with cryptocurrency? Yeah, Kelsey, that's mostly how most people learn to trade, by expensive lessons. This is what I recommend. If you're new to trading and you've never traded with leverage before, go to Google, right? Once in Google, type in Bybit testnet. So if you go to Bybit testnet, whoops, I opened up the wrong thing. I didn't mean to open up Hold'em Manager. If you go to Bybit testnet, you see this is testnet.bybit.com. You could trade on here with fake money. All right, you could use fake money to trade. Now, obviously, you have to, you can't, if you're in the US, it's not going to let you do it. You would have to, find a workaround. I'm not going to say what it is, but you got to find a workaround. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. But yeah. That's what I recommend for when you're new. So you could, because you want to be trading with fake money, not with real money. You know what I mean? Payush. First one was correct. Payush, I think that's the first one I said. Yes, Asher. Of course I remember. What's up, dude? You got rid of your leverage? You can still use leverage. Just make sure you're either using it with fake money or very small positions as you learn, and then have a reason on why you're entering and exiting trades. Probably try to ban it. It's an Indian name, so yeah, it has to be complicated. Chi Chi. All right, cool. Yes, it's so nice to see the market green, right? I even have Tesla in here with crypto. I've put Tesla in my crypto watch list because I trade Tesla actively. So I just have it here in my in my watch list with crypto. So I always have my eye on it. Yes, Bybit testnet is like paper trading. Piyush. I remember I said Payush and Piyush. But I mean, from what I've heard and read, the FBI has one of the biggest positions, and maybe not just the FBI by themselves, but the government overall has a very big position in crypto. And I mean, you already know that the government is the slowest moving vehicle when it comes to upgrading its technology. And I mean that when it comes to like, like IRS and stuff like that. Anything that has to do with money and banking, like the IRS. I forgot what I was trying to do last year, and that IRS told me to fax them something. I'm like, fax? I'm like, since like how far behind are you guys? I don't use a fax. I haven't used a fax in a decade. Like, what do you mean fax you? Like, what? So I had to go to like a store. I had to go like to an Office Depot or something to find, you know, a fax machine because they needed something faxed over, and I couldn't do it if I didn't fax it over. So it was either that or I had to mail it. So it's really ridiculous, the way that it works. Like, I don't understand why they move so slow. But yeah, definitely anyone who doesn't adapt to the new world, what's coming with cryptocurrency, is gonna be left behind, and they're gonna have to just catch up. They're gonna have to play catch up at the end. So let's see what happens with that. Are we are we turning back our laser eyes next month? You mean turning them back on? Kelsey, download an app called and I'm surprised that Singapore can't access it. But you have to download basically a VPN and set it to like Switzerland or something like that, and you should be fine. Whoops. All right, so let's see. Let's take a look at the overall market here. Let's Can it be done on TradingView? I'm not sure. Maybe it can. I've never tried, so I have no idea. What's up, Gary? How you doing? Appreciate you joining in again. So let's take a look at the overall market today. As you guys can see, the overall market cap is up about 6% today. We're up to $1.35 trillion, guys. Bitcoin dominance is around 46.7% today. See, in the last 24 hours, we're up about 4.3%, but the last 7 days we're down 13%. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Meant to continue scrolling down. Can I get back? Thank you. Let's see if we have any big movers today. What did I do? I clicked something. Whoops. All right, so Binance Coin up to almost $300 today. Well, in the last 24 hours. Doge bounced about 22%, but it's still down 24%. Solana up to 10%. 12% for Filecoin. So I mean, nothing crazy. Everything's a little green, you know. This is why I say that altcoins, if you have your portfolio mostly based on altcoins, is gonna be a lot more volatile. So you see the fear and greed index today, we're at extreme fear still, but we went up to 14 from yesterday's 10. So with today's bounce, the overall sentiment has gone up a bit. Let me see, what else do we got here? Let's see if there's any news today, anything good today in the news section. When is out season? Oh, you missed it. Out season was like a month or two ago. Bitcoin likely to range bound after a rebound from 29K. Bitcoin holds 30K support. Look at this. How one Ether options trader lost $3 million in a trade gone bad. That's crazy. That's a lot of money. I've never lost that much money. That's why don't over leverage, guys. Dude, FTX is out here just killing it. They're striking deals with everybody. That's crazy. SEC delays decision yet again on the Bitcoin ETF. Let's look at the heat map today. I don't know where the max pain points is for futures on Friday. I'm not sure. But futures do expire, guys, in 2 days on Friday. So we got to see what happens there. You know that typically, whoops. I know that it's bearish. So typically, we get a bounce to the upside on the day that the contracts expire. So this was true for the majority of months except last month, right? So last month was the only month that was a little weird because of this huge drop throughout the month, which was different than all these other months here. But remember that in March, well, actually in April 26th, I believe that's futures expiration date. Nope, it was on the 30th. So on the 30th, we moved up 7.8%. So we had a green candle on the day of futures expiration. March 26th, which I believe was also futures expiration. Yep, March 26th, we had a move up of 7.3%. In May, wait, this is March. So in February, we got the move up the Monday after the contracts expired, and that was a 9.85% move. And then in January 28th, I believe that was futures expiration date as well. We got a move of about 10%. So, I mean, if you just keep going back, in December, we had another move of about 7%. In November, we had a move of about 8%. So the average move is probably around 7 to 8%. So if we kind of draw that out to, let's say that on Friday we get an average move of, let's say 7%, right? So let me look for my price range here. And let's say that we stay at the current price, which is around 33, and we move up 7%. Let's do 7.5%, right? 7.4. That would kind of put us around 36,000. So it would take us above that 35,000 threshold, and then we could potentially at that point be back in this new range, which is the range between 35,000 to 42,000. So that would give us an opportunity to be able to trade back up to retest 40K and 42. So, but, you know, it's not guaranteed that that's going to happen. That's just a possible case scenario based on what's happened in previous months. But in the meantime, leading up to leading up to Friday, we could potentially see some selling pressure and see some lower prices here. Tristan, no, we'll have selling pressure until the options expire, which is on Friday. So it's usually Friday morning. For me, I think, but I'm not sure. But I think they expire London time around 4 p.m. London time, but I'm not exactly sure. I know for me it expires around 3 or 4 a.m. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, with options expirations, we usually have sell pressure leading up to that Friday, and then on the Friday, the selling pressure kind of goes away when the options expire, the contracts expire, and prices usually go up. So we could potentially see around 7% move, or at least have some sort of green day on Friday going into the weekend. Asher, options expire. So options expire every Friday. So it's every week on Fridays. But the most amount of open interest is always at the end of the month. So it's the last Friday of every month. So for example, this month, the last Friday of the month is the 25th. So the 25th is going to have the most open interest in contracts that are expiring on that day, which is why it affects the market. So this happens every single month. And if you want more in-depth explanation on options expirations and all that, I actually made a video on it. If you go to, I think it's under trading tutorials, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, so if you go to trading tutorials, I have this video right here called Bitcoin Options Expiry Explained. And it's only 6 minutes because I made this ahead of, I think, the March options expirations. So at the time I was kind of talking about that. But then what I did is I chopped off all the parts that I was talking specifically about March. And I just kind of made the video just explaining what options are, how they work, and all that. So I'll probably make a video on this tomorrow. This will be the video. If you guys want me to break it down a little bit further, I'll do a video on it again tomorrow for you guys. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. But definitely check out that video. Yeah, seller buy pressure depends where the current price is. Not really where the current price is. It depends on where the open interest is. So I know that I saw that the majority of the open interest is to the downside. So it's bearish. So because of that, we have sell pressure. We should be having selling pressure, and then possibly a pop up on Friday. But I'm not sure where the max pain level is. What is your view on BTC hitting around 36,600 level, then making a dip below 28? Well, I mean, my question to that is why 36,600? What's specific about that number? I'm not sure why that would be a important number. That would be, if anything, a minor area. The more major area here is going to be between 35. It's going to be above 35 to 42. That's the major areas. Everything in between is more or less no man's land, where none of these numbers here really make a big difference. I would say 38 would be the most important one. It's right of the middle. And then 40 is the second most important one, because it's a big whole number and we've gotten rejected so many times. So above 35, the next most important level here is going to be 38, 40, and 42. I don't really see 36 as an important level there. And then the second question, why would it go up to 36,600 and drop below 28? I'm not sure why that would make sense. Moki, my man, how you doing, man? We are doing great on this side. How you doing? No, I don't think there will ever be regular hours in crypto. I think it'll always be a 24/7 setup. There already is regular hours in crypto if you want to trade crypto in the futures market. You know what I mean? That's more what you would call regular. So if you want to be more in the regular hours, then you could just trade Bitcoin on the in the futures market. But there's no way that they could regulate the entire world to not be 24/7. Max pain is 40K on Deribit. Okay. Yeah, so if max pain is 40K, then the bounce, the Friday bounce after options expiration will not play out. So if usually when max pain is to the higher end, then on options expiration, nothing really happens, and or it could drop down. If max pain is to the lower end, then on options expiration, it could go up. So yeah, if the max pain level, and I haven't looked it up. I'll look it up for tomorrow. But if the max pain level is at 40, then on Friday we might not get any type of movement to the upside, because that's exactly what happened last month. Last month we expired, I think, on the 28th, right? If you look at the 28th, on the 28th we had a 7% drop. So we had kind of the opposite of movement to the upside. We had 7% drop to the downside. So that could be a possibility on Friday then. If max pain is above where we're currently at, then we could potentially see a 7% drop down instead of a drop of up. You know what I mean? So a 7% drop. Let's see what that would look like. And this is, of course, assuming that we stay at the current price. That kind of puts us back at $31,000 if we see a 7% drop down. Make sure to smash the like button on this video, guys. It helps us a ton, and we're trying to hit this 10,000 subscriber goal. So we're currently at we need less than 90 people. We're less than 90 people away, guys, from 10,000 subs. That's crazy. We've been doing videos now we started on August 15th, I believe. So we've been at this for about 10 months now. In 2 months is going to be our 1-year anniversary on YouTube. YouTube is a grind, guys. YouTube is a grind. Germany versus Hungary. Nice. Viper, I would look more at 30 and 28 as places to DCA. What's up, Justin? How you doing, bro? Yeah, if we drop below 28,000, because remember, we trade, Bitcoin trades in ranges. If you look at it at any point, it's in a range, right? It's in a range here. When we were above here, when we were over here, we were pretty much in a range here. Now, the bottom side was identified. We knew where this support was, but because we're at all-time highs, it's hard to put a range on the top, right? So we had a bottom range here, but we didn't know where the top was here. So it was in this range where it's kind of a discovery range when there's no top. And then once we dropped, you'll notice once we dropped below this range, which is at 50K level, that's when just kind of all hell broke loose. You see that we dropped and it tried to go back up, but that's the top of the range. Once we drop below this, now that's the top of the range because that's a strong support turned resistance. So once we couldn't break back above it, we dropped lower, and you'll see that this here, the bottom of the range, held here for 2 days. And when it finally dropped, it was a big drop all the way down to the bottom of the next range. Then we ranged out here. We traded in this range for a while. When we broke the range, it was a big break, and then now it bounced off the bottom of this range, and it's been rejected off the top of this range. So we could certainly trade within this range for a bit, and if we don't break to the upside and end up breaking to the downside, this is a new range that we'd be in. So that new range is between 18 to 28,000. So that's why I'm saying that there's not really specific numbers, there's just ranges that we're looking at. What's up, Leo? How you doing? Yeah, Justin, there's definitely a lot of people that are protecting 28,000. Like I said, 28,000 is going to be protected the same way 35,000 was protected here. So 35,000 was protected for how long? From May 19th to June 21st, for a month. What happens is eventually all these buy orders, they get eaten up, right? So once there's no more buy orders and there's more supply than there is demand, prices are going to go down. And that's what eventually happened here at 35. So I definitely 100% expect 28 to 25 to be protected. But if we can't break to the upside and we stay here for a month or more, the longer we stay stuck in the range, the higher the chances that we might drop below it, right? Because we're going to eat up all those buy orders. So, that's the issue with it. So that's why we need to get above 42, because I believe if we can get above 42, now we're flipping the range, right? We're getting into this range. And we would be into this range with a bullish sentiment and some bullish momentum, which gives, and then the longer we stick in this range, the higher the chances that we can break above 50K and get back into this top range where we had our all-time high, our previous all-time high. And if we can break above that range, then that's when this becomes like a support here. And, the top of the range is kind of in discovery mode. So there's really no top. What's up, Spicy? Right now, just kind of the same thing as yesterday. If you were in here yesterday, just watching this range, like I just spoke about it right now. We're still within this exact range. And remember, I said yesterday that this is the top of the range. This is the bottom of the range. And we've bounced at the bottom, and look where we've got pushed back down from the top. So unless we break above 35, you could honestly look to take short trades, short-term shorts, right? Below, as close to 35 as possible, somewhere in the 34 range, because that's the top of the range there, right? So it's a pretty high probability trade. And then all you'd be doing is setting up a stop loss above 35,000. So above 35,000, you would set a stop loss, take a short entry somewhere in the 34 range, and just trade within this range, right? Michael Mendoza, what's going on, man? How you doing? You bought at 29. Very nice, man. That's a great entry. That's right towards the bottom of that range. We're at 50 people in here, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to smash the like button, guys. It helps us a ton. I will smash it with you. I actually have not hit the like button. Let me go ahead and like this video. We've been streaming now for about 48 minutes. So we're probably going to do, I'm thinking we're going to do like an hour. More or less. If we hit the 100 viewer threshold, I'll stay for 30 more minutes. But yeah, I mean, right now we're just kind of, we have to just wait to see what develops. And the most important day this week will probably be on Friday. Yeah, for sure I'm down. I'm just chilling right now, man. I haven't really been trading in this range here. But yeah, right now we're just kind of in no man's land. You know what I mean? So we have to just wait to see what develops. Possible trade entries right now is above, a long above 35, a short below 35. So as close to 35 as possible. Short it. You can short it for a short-term trade. If it gets above 35, you can long it for a short-term long trade. For dollar cost averaging, I'm dollar cost averaging right now at 30,000 and at 28,000. So the two levels I'm dollar cost averaging for long-term positions. Other than that, I'm taking short trades below 28K for short term. And I'm also taking possible long trades if we go below 30 and we jump back above 30. Those are some possible short-term long trades there. So those are the current trade setups that that I'm watching. What's up, David? Thanks for joining, man. Well, we have to kind of wait and see what happens on Friday. So Fridays is options expirations, but if the max pain level is above our current price, then we could potentially see some downside on Friday. So I'm gonna look more into it today and tomorrow, and make a video on that tomorrow. So I'll get more in depth into it tomorrow. I have to do a bit of research to see, you know, what the numbers are looking like right now. But yeah, that's so far what I believe might happen at this point. Friday, Yahia, Friday is an important day because we have options expiring. Option contracts are expiring on that day. So we could potentially see more volatility on Friday. Michael, I'm usually live in the afternoons on Tuesdays and Wednesdays lately. Every Wednesday for sure, I'm doing lives. Sometimes I also do Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I go live between 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's usually when I go live. Yes, Spicy. We could definitely have a fake out to the upside and then get pushed right back down. So we could definitely have something where we go up above 35 and then get pushed right back down. So you know, for scenarios like that, you want to see confirmation. Confirmation means that the candle closes above 35. So a candle close above 35 gives it a little bit more assurance and confirmation that 35 will hold as a strong support level. David, no problem, man. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. All right, guys. So we're getting to that 1 hour threshold for today's live. Do we have any final questions or requests here that I can answer? I'm gonna answer a few more questions before I hop off. So if you guys have any questions about anything currently going on in the market, drop it in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer you guys. If I have the answer. If I don't have the answer, then, you know, I can't really help. Also, make sure to subscribe, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. We're excited to get to that. Thank you, Kelsey. Appreciate it. Marco says if Bitcoin goes down, you have to go live again. Yeah, Marco. If it depends when. Today, I play in a adult social. I'm in an adult social club. It's what it's called. And I play on Wednesday nights. I play kickball. So it's basically an excuse for grown-ups, for adults like myself, for young adults is what I would say, to go out to the park, play some kickball, you know, get a nice little workout in, and have drinks at the same time. So it's always fun. So I'll be doing that tonight. So if it happens during that time, I won't be able to go live. Rivers says, just a big thank you for doing what you do, bruh. Thank you, Rivers. I really appreciate it, man. Carly says, thank you as always. Patience is key. Thank you, Carly. I appreciate the kind words. Patience is definitely key. And as I always say, patience pays. So stay patient, guys. What's up, Anthony? You've missed the whole stream, man. What do I think about the market? Right now, we're trading in a range. I don't know how much time it's going to take to recover. The only thing I could tell you is the levels that we're watching. Right now, the next main level is 35. We got to get above that to get back in this range. If we stay below that, then we are in this range down here, which is between 28 to 35. Thank you, Asher. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad I could help. My Chan, which way is Bitcoin going? Again, we're currently trading within a range. So there's no way to know for certain in which direction is going to go. What we know is that 35 is a very strong resistance and 28 is a strong support. So we could potentially see movement like this. The same way in this range, we saw movement like this, right? So we need to break back above 35 to get back in this range right there. So that's currently what we're watching and what we're seeing develops. Remember, Friday is options expiration, and we might see some downside on Friday, which could take us back to the bottom of this range potentially. What's up, Victor? No worries, man. And no, I have not sold any. I don't sell on dips, guys. I buy dips. I sell at highs. When you're at all-time highs, when you're feeling that euphoria, that's when you want to be taking profits. Don't sell all your positions, but take profits and create a cash positions. That's one of the main things I have learned, is to always take profits at all-time highs and create cash positions around 10 to 15% of your portfolio during all-time highs. You have to do it at all-time highs. I know it's hard, trust me, because you have that feeling of euphoria and that Bitcoin's going to go all the way up to 100,000. That's fine. But in between it going to 100,000, there's always going to be ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. You know what I mean? So part of your portfolio should always be in cash. It should be liquid cash, so that when there's downs, you can take advantage. Let's face it, guys, we will never buy the bottom or sell the top. You entered a short-term trade where? No problem, Vic. Alrighty, guys, so I think we've reached 1 hour on this live stream, and I think that pretty much concludes the stream for today. I will be doing a video. I'll be doing a video tomorrow on the options expiration contracts, so stay tuned for that. Very important video. You could also, if you want to find out more about options expirations, if you don't understand it, I already have a video here that I did a couple months back. Bitcoin options expiry explained, so make sure to check that one out. I'll drop another one tomorrow, and then Friday we'll wrap up the week with a market analysis, and we have to see what develops from now till Friday. So if there's any big changes in the market, I'll try to come back and do a live as well. If not, then I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video and on Friday's video as well. Yeah, Vic, we'll never sell at the top or buy the bottom. So the best course of action is to dollar cost average, DCA, and take profits at all-time highs. So when we're at all-time highs, always take some sort of profits. As you can see, every time we've hit a new high, we've then dropped below. We've dropped down. So this was a high here. What was it? 58,500. We dropped down. Then we went up, set a new high at 62,000, dropped all the way down to what, 51, then setting new high at 65,000, then drop down, then try to, so you know what I mean? So you want to be, anytime we set new prices, just take profits. You know, it might not be the top, but you can ensure yourself some profits. You can ensure yourself that that there eventually will be a drop, and you can enter back on the drops. You know what I mean? So always build up a cash position, and try to be able to take advantage of these drops. But all right, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys on tomorrow's video. Make sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed this live stream, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. We're on the way to 10,000 subscribers. We should be hitting it in the next week. Thank you guys so much. As always, peace and love. See you guys on the next one.